everyone, welcome to the stream on youtube.com/Johnny Chiodini, which is who I am. I'm Johnny Chiodini. How are you doing? Today we're going to be playing The Roottrees Are Dead, which is a game chat suggested last week? Maybe? I think? Time is weird. I don't know. Anyway, it is a game where we are solving a murder. Basically, the Roottrees are dead. Sorry for your loss. And the internet is in its early stages. But we need to use the internet, type, search things, to find information and hopefully piece together what happened. This game has an obscenely high rating on Steam. Let's have a look. It's overwhelmingly positive. 97% of the 1,055 user reviews for this game are positive. So that's, not bloody bad, is it? And it's already in my Steam library. Let's launch it. Aiden is on a super chat saying, time is an illusion. Lunchtime, doubly so. Yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, that hurt. I was thinking of all the times I just ate at my desk. Sorry, just sending a message because I needed to. Okie dokie then. This music's nice. Do. Nice Witches in chat says, hiya. How you doing? Oh yeah. The Roottrees are dead. Oh no. They've died. Presumably all of them. Eldritch Blast says, don't worry, it's a Douglas Adams quote, though it doesn't make it less true. Oh, okay. This is fucking great! Game of the year! Oh, wait. No. Time is an illusion, lunchtime doubly so is the quote from Douglas Adams. Not the Roottrees are dead. Oh, dear. Good for me, well done. Cara Dennison says, that's some serious legs all the way up to their music. She's got legs from here to yaya! Anyway, right. The Roottrees are dead. The mystery begins here, but once we finished it, we'll unlock Roottree Mania! Okay. So yeah, let's start a mystery. Casual reminder, no backseating. If I'm genuinely asking a question, I'll make it clear. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, we'll probably see this again. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just start. Oh, the Roottrees are loading. Eldritch Blast says, my legs go all the way up and most of the way down. My legs go some of the way up. I'm very torso-y. December 6th, 1998. Will says chat.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottrees Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us,
the Roottrees are dead. Wow. Will says, chat, I have a very important... Never mind.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottrees company's lawyers are scrambling.
Okay. Will has turned up in chat and says, chat, I have a very important question for you, and indeed for Johnny. What's the biggest pig you've ever seen? In person? Probably, I don't know. I don't think I've seen that many pigs in person, let alone big pigs. But I think the biggest pig I've seen in media, that's an actual pig, is from a clip from Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall's early career, where there's a 250 kilogram wild boar that's being It was like a stud boar that was being retired by being shot in the head. And then they turn it into all sorts of, like, cured meats. If you search, it's on YouTube. Don't search for it now. I'm streaming, and I don't want to diminish my own audience here. But if you search Genghis meets his maker, Hugh Fernley Whitting store, content warning, you'll see an animal get shot in the head. But it's a big boar. It's a brutal piece of television, because there's this lovely Italian man who's there, and he's like, what we do today is for the good of the animal. It's wild. It's fucking bananas. Will says, I have to be honest, Johnny, you do seem like a person who has seen many pigs. Yeah, I know. Got big pig energy. But I fed some nice pigs. There was one time I woke up, I'd stayed over at... Ivy Kiss says, oh my god, I remember Genghis. Amazing, great. R.I.P. Genghis. I stayed over at a friend's house once and they had some pigs, and I woke up in the morning and I was really sleeping. You know when your voice is really deep in the morning? They came up to the fence and they were like, oh. And I went, oh. And they all went, oh. Because they were like, it talks. It was brilliant. It was great. That's the most affinity I've ever felt with a pig. Because obviously, I don't like the police. Ha ha ha. No. Let's solve a murder.
Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative
Blood
is
relative.
about to get much richer.
Okay.
I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Okay.
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were.
Genie looks at the trees. Genie. Madison Kirkpatrick is on Super Chat saying, hi Johnny, the conference went great. It was really fun and informative. I don't think it could have gone better. Hell yeah. You got the skills, you did the prep, you went and did the thing. That's bloody brilliant. Okay.
I'm going to give you a quick test.
Oh.
Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Okay. All right. Oh. Complete the family tree of the Roottrees sisters. Siblings are in birth order, oldest to youngest. Examine my evidence, search the internet for clues, fill in the names, fill in the occupations, fill in the photos. Sleuth! Yes, Queen, sleuth! Okay, let's have a look. That's evidence is F2, PC is F3, home is F4, notebook is F5, hints is F6, this music is effing incredible, currently playing music, and settings. And this is the family tree. Okay, well let's... Got milk picture? Excuse me? The person who hired you gave you this photo, with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottrees sisters. Got milk? Ad. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake moustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate given the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, you might recognise our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognise our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Brackets, plus you can't make chocolate without it. Haha, we do like chocolate. Okay. List of names. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill in the family tree. No. Question mark, Eloise, Anderson Gwyneth, Bean Deborah, Carlson Laura, Cattrall Stephanie, Christensen Patricia, Koval Sarah, Franks Danielle, Garcia Louisa, Hudson Bonnie, Jacobson Edith, Jones Patricia, Kellogg Bethany, Landon Stephanie, Lansing Clara, LaRue Diamond, LaRue Jane, LaRue Kim, Lennon Helen, Madsen Gwyneth, Madsen Nicole, Monroe Joan, Morden Angelica, Morden Caroline, Morden Gwendolyn, Quaritch April, Rafferty LaRue, Jessica, Rafferty LaRue, Katrina, Roottree Candy, Roottree Carly, Roottree Gwendolyn, Roottree Gwyn, Roottree Christina, Roottree Lauren, Roottree Margalite, Roottree November, Roottree Raina, Roottree Riley, Roottree Samantha, Roottree Tessa, Smith Nicole, Tessa Green Penelope, White Brenda, Wilkins Catherine, and Wilson Jam. There were some great ones on there. Tessa Green Penelope, that's a favourite. Where was the other one? Quaritch April. Because of course, they call it Quaritch April because that's the official start of Quaritch season. Quaritch is illegal in February. Okay, that's the list of names. Got milk picture and list of names. Okay. Got milk. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, let's go to the computer. Ooh, welcome, .text. Welcome to the information superhighway. Thanks for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is equipped with a 56k modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the World Wide Web, even those with high-resolution images. If you find anything interesting, be sure to print it out with your included high-end colour laser printer, or burn a music CD to listen to later. Can we unlock new music in this game? Hell yes. If you want to revisit a search result, be sure to use Netscape Explorer's new History feature. Happy surfing, and remember, Cashew PCs are delicious. Asterisk. Cashew PCs are inedible. Do not try to eat your computer. Oh, hilarious corporation, you're my best friend. I really hate cutesy shit like that. Like, I don't know who decided that all copy on vegan products has to be twee. It's so infantilizing. Like, the this isn't range, like, this isn't bacon. They're like, we have to write something here, and like adding extra letters, being like, this is boring. Have I done it yet? Have I filled the space? Like, shut the fuck up. Tell me about your product. Tell me about your processes. Assholes. Anyway, Mark Darris on Super Chat saying, hey Johnny, just dropping in after years of lurking to state the obvious. You're great. Thanks for the good times. Thank you, Mark. That's very kind. I'm not good with compliments, but I'm trying to get better with them. Brackets therapy is good. Lisa Hunter's done a super chat saying, arrived precisely when my ADHD reminded me this was happening and have no idea what's happening, so I'll go back to the beginning. Hello, current Johnny and Skellies and future me. Hello, current Lisa Hunt, which is now past Lisa Hunt. And hello to future Lisa Hunt when you get here again. Goodness. Will says, you know who doesn't do that? Minor Figures. Yes, Co-op also doesn't. Co-op's own brand oat milk is good. I put it in my coffee. Manish Hernandez on a super chat saying, hi Johnny, I joined a PhD program on the 1st of January. I also lost my father recently, so 2025 has been wild. This is my first stream this year, but I can't stay. That's fully understandable. Needless to say, you know, congratulations on the PhD program, and my condolences regarding your father. That is a lot to fit into, you know, about 6 weeks. Lots of love to you. I hope the PhD goes well and that you're all right. Basically, I will see you around. Okay, Chris Field says we'll miss chummy copy when AI takes it all over. Ugh. Oh, I've got nothing snappy to say back to that. Anyway, right. Internet. Oh, they're playing my song. Oh, baked in. Baked in to my memory. Spider search. Ooh. Spider search. Pro tips, you can create notes quickly by highlighting text with your mouse. Okay. Oh, that was good. Hang on. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, okay. There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottrees sisters' modelling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottree fan site, seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. The young webmaster writes, Raina is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS, but Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child like me. God damn, thank you. That's fucking great. You might think they're rich just because they are models. But their dad is also the president of the Candy Company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They also do the modelling for her brand Root. Actually, we're going to take all of this. I eat Roottrees candy all the time. My favourite are maple crisps, and try to dress in plaid root clothes like Riley does in most of the posters. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. Teenagers are great. The website's author continues to talk about her own life and what she likes about the Root fashion lines, but none of it is relevant. Okay, that's great. What should we search next? Mortal Kombat fatalities. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Root is a pretty common word. Oh. They make clothes for children from toddlers to teenagers. You spied the Roottrees sisters looking hella fly on catalogues, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley Rosarena. Riley Rosarena. Isn't that a wrestler? No. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Randy Rosarena, who's a baseball player. Hang on. I'm actually going to real world Google. Yeah, Randy Rosarena. I love him. He plays for the Seattle Mariners. Anyway. Will says, go on, Peter, and post some image macros. I'd love to. Oh, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. That's who I was thinking of. Robsy, thank you. And Randy Rosarena. Apparently Root has released 2 catalogues per year every year since 1984. Rainer appeared on almost all of them. Okay. Oh. Oh. Carly Roottree. That's interesting. I mean, I feel like we've got enough to get this. Well, no, we haven't. We haven't got everything for Okay, here we go. Siblings are in birth order, oldest to youngest. Raina is the oldest and most famous, but Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child. What? Okay, alright. So, Raina's the oldest. Riley is the youngest. Model. Oh, UK sensitive motherfucker. Faith Quist has done a super chat saying, you keep picking puzzle games that I then want to play. I shall now flee the stream to not be spoiled on solutions. Right you are. Flee away. Flee for your lives. Okay, Raina Roottrie. Model. Got married to TMS. S. Probably Thomas Sheridan. We're going to put that in there for now. And what we're going to do is... we're going to connect to the internet. Oh, we're already connected to the internet. TMS is a common abbreviation for early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. Great. Oh, Watson gave a little bark there. She's asleep. Thomas Sharon. Okay. Right. Fine. They are models. Dad is the president of the... that's not really relevant right now. Plaid Root. Clothes like Riley does. Oh, I've got to click on evident faces. Have I? Oh, look at that. That's good. I like that. Nice, which says, we're missing The Simpsons and Fresh Prince. Oh, shit. I used to have swimming lessons on a Tuesday, and like, we had enough time to watch The Simpsons, but we couldn't watch The Fresh Prince because that's when we had to leave. But obviously we wanted to watch it, so we'd be sat there being like, "Shh, don't make it too loud. Mum's not noticed. We don't have to go to swimming lesson yet," because we didn't mind being late. Whatever. But it means that the Fresh Prince theme, even when I hear it now, I'm like, uh-oh, stay quiet. Nice Switch says Buffy's on later. Buffy was on Thursday. Honestly. Eleanor Smith has done a super chat saying, speaking of Root, have you ever played the board game? If so, what faction do you like best? And are you excited for the upcoming expansion? Yes, I've played a lot of Root. My favourite are the birds of the Eerie, because I like the fact that you have to do the same thing every turn, otherwise your government collapses. And no, I'm not excited for the upcoming expansion, because there are so many Root expansions, I can't keep up. And I haven't played in a long time, actually. I prefer Oath, which was the next one from Later Games and Cole Verley. But I do still love Root. I do think it's fantastic. I've just stopped keeping up with it. Nice, which says, this was me in dance classes on Thursdays when Malcolm in the Middle was on. Yeah. Wraith Finds. So a super chat saying, last week my co-worker asked what I was up to when I sent my super chat. I replied, oh, just trying to make a streamer in London sigh resignedly at my tortured pun. Normal things. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, Wraith Finds. Okay, alright. Got milk? Okay, we're going back to the board. Riley wears plaid, so that would be Riley, I reckon. I reckon. I probably won't do that again, will I? Ooh, title page can be renamed to remember what you've written on each one. Great. Great. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Alright. Okay. Back to the board. La 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 la. No, I don't need to search the internet for Root. Okay. Her daughter Rose. Rose is a middle child, but her actual name is Carly. There we go. Carly Roottreee. Okay. Trans Gamer Nerd 27 has done a big old super chat. Thank you very much. Says, hi Johnny, been a while. Life has been crazy. Promotion at work, new partner. We hit 4 months on Valentine's Day. Back in May, I learned how to ride a motorcycle and bought one. It'll still be unable to watch live in 2025, but wanted to hop in and say while I can. That sounds like you've been having a great time. New partner, promotion, motorcycle. I'd take that. That's pretty good. Congratulations, and it's very nice to see you. I hope you are well. Will says controversial. I think Cole Verley's games are a little bit too engaged with being clever to be fun. I can see that. I like them, but I get it. I mean, Root is a game you have to play 4 times in order to play it once, and that's before you add expansion factions, which is tricky. But right, give me 1 minute because I've been sent an important text message and I do need to read it. 1 sec. Okay, hello. No. Right, so we need to... Raina and Carly, we need to work out which one's which in the photograph. La 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 la. Okay, it's more this again. Raina is the most famous because she's oldest and got married to TMS. I wonder if we can see a wedding ring. Is that one? Ha 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 ha! Look at you with your engagement ring or wedding ring or whichever. You can't fool me. Which one was that again? Raina. Raina. Hello, Raina. Hello, Carly. Done. Not out of 50 blood relatives. Three entries are correct and have been locked. I prefer the "you've just got 3 things right" music from Obra Dinn, but this is still great. You've also locked the following optional entry: Sheridan Thomas. Booyah! Hello again.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Okay. Good.
The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial.
Oh, wow.
Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The Roottrees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Let's freak out.
The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family.
Oh.
For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives.
Johnnyohnny is on Super Chat saying, tangential to Root, have you an opinion on the GMT coin games? I'm really looking forward to Gorilla Generation. I've never even heard of these. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Oh, wait. Huh? No, never played one of these. Oh, I'm aware of these. I've seen them on shelves before, but no, that's completely outside my wheelhouse, I'm afraid. Nathan says, evening gamers, how's the gaming? The gaming's pretty great. We can listen to the dial-up tone whenever we want, which already makes this my game of the year.
Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries.
Yeah, I'm going to fill them in, obviously. Oh, Root is very inspired by them. Ah, understood. Thank you, Tony.
Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable Roottrees.
Oh, list of unique websites, is it?
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree.
Okay.
I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Who the fuck's this, then?
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out...
Kill them.
I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
I don't know who you are. Okay. Oh, that is a big family tree. Papa. Notables. Jesus Christ. Top secret. Sleuth. Was founded in 1908 by Gwyneth and Elias. We need 3 more correct blood relatives before they will lock in. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree completely correct, name, occupation and portrait, they will be locked in. All non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional, but placing them in the tree helps remove extra names and photos. Okay, alright. Sorry, one sec. So... Okay. Cool. Typing's nice. Right, okay. La. I need 3 more correct blood relatives before these will lock in. So, the Roottrees Candy Company was founded in 1908 by Gwyneth and Elias. You open this envelope after the whole family tree's been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, have been intentionally hidden in the past, may even require some leaps in logic. Try to keep an eye out for any inconsistencies. Alright. Wowee, this is a lot. But fun. Okay, spouse, Sheridan Thomas. Good, nailed that. Siblings are in birth order. So, why don't we start here, because we've already got some information about their parents. Don't forget, family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their last name after marriage. Always use a person's most recent occupation. That's from Genealogy for Dunces, page 63. Wow. Okay. Oh! Split up. Guardian. Okie dokie. Alright. Unknown name, unknown occupation. Well, a teenage girl from the internet can help us fix that. Brenda Roottrees is Mama. But Dad is president of the candy company, and their mum Brenda is a fashion designer. They are Roottrees, so I think it's safe to assume that this is Papa, because it's a blood relative. He's got the big portrait, so this will be Papa. So, president. Oh, okay, he is the president, but which get down, Mr. President. There have apparently been 5. We need to know more about this company. Alright. Dad is president of the company. Brenda. Mum is Brenda. Brenda White. She's the only Brenda, so if we can trust this teenage girl, and she's already proven herself to be quite trustworthy, I think that's a lock. Colleen McCormack has done a super chat saying, hi, I hope you get to the root of the problem. We'll have to clock in, we'll watch the rest later. Alright, take care of yourself, Colleen. Thank you very much for the super chat and for dropping by. Happy Bowl says I must away and return to sleeping. Get to bed! Nice Switch asks, have you played the second Golden Idol game yet? No, not yet. I really need to. My February is completely bananas. And March is filling up quite quickly as well. But I'm going to take some time off, probably in April. And then I will play it. Right, okay. So Brenda Roottrees. Let's look up Brenda Roottrees. Because it'll hopefully tell us about her spouse. You stumble across an auction for a black and blue dress that's a Brenda White original, yeah. The auction describes it as a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottrees and started designing clothes for Root. The white and gold dress itself doesn't seem relevant to your search. That's very funny. Is it black and blue? Is it white and gold? Kelly Tallgirl says, hi, first time catching you live. How often do you live stream? Ideally twice a week, but oftentimes it's just one because, for example, this week I can't stream on Thursday, which is when I normally stream, because I will be running game nights at High Hill Tap Room in London's Walthamstow. It's Valentine's Day on Friday, so we're playing Dream Daddy the day before. Okay. Brenda Roottrees. What's the candy company even called? We know nothing. We know jack all right now. Wait a minute. What I want to do is go back to evidence. The candy bar you're eating. But what's the name of the... I'm going to search Roottrees candy. Ah! Mixed in with the recent news of the plane crash, there are a lot of results for Roottrees' extremely popular candy products. Their official website is unstable due to the traffic. However, you find a link to the history section that manages to work momentarily. The Roottrees Candy Company was founded by Elias Roottree shortly after he married his wife Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm called the Anderson Maple Farm. No, I need to add a page. Okay. Roottrees candy, why not? For reasons that aren't explained on the page, it has no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it's run by a président. Sorry. Give me one sec. Okay. For reasons that aren't explained, the page has no CEO, it's got a president, with input and votes from extended family. The site does mention that every president has been a direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl Roottrees, who, despite his death, is listed as the current president. Yes, Carl. Current president. Now, we don't know how many of these people have been the president, but it's kind of safe to assume the current one would be the 5th, right? This is the latest one. Could be wrong, but we'll see. The product that put them on the map were 5 pieces, maple candies with 5 different flavours that are dipped in a crispy, crackly candy coating. Since then, they branched out to countless other products, all of which incorporate maple in some way. Their sister company, simply titled Root, specialises in children's clothing. The primary models for Root are the Roottrees sisters. Okay. Okay. So we've got the president. Well, let's search Carl Roottrees. Oh no, we disconnected from the internet. We must reconnect. That was nice. Carl Roottrees. Mixed in with the news. Just this. Okay. Damn. Okay. Mr. Brainley says, Johnny, hang up if you're not doing a search. I need to make a phone call. Sorry, Mr. Brainley. I've hung up. George the Ever Grumpy says, you need to watch the charge for dialing the line each time. You're going to rack up quite the phone bill. Do you think I'm paying my own bills on the 6th of December 1998? Doubtful. Okay. Well, maybe we'll start at the top. Elias was the first president. We know that. This is Gwyneth. Ooh. But there are a few Gwyneths. Gwyneth Madsen, Gwyneth Anderson, Gwyneth... Okay. Right, let's search Gwyneth Roottree. Hang up the phone, Mr. Brainley. No. Yeah, hang up the phone, Mr. Brainley. Alan Smith says, how old is everyone right now? I'm 7 months old. I'm 10. Elias Roottrees was the founder and first president of the Roottrees Candy Company. You find what is essentially a propaganda site about him, created by the Roottrees Candy Company. At the top there's a picture of him and his wife, Gwyneth. That picture's been added to your evidence. There's also a biography section with additional information. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Family man. Okay. Like his great-grandson Carl, Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. Interesting. Okay. Will says, right, Johnny, is it okay start banning all these underage people? Yeah? Yeah, do it. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go to our evidence. Oh shit, we haven't even looked at this stuff. Hello. That's Elias. And Gwyneth. Gwyneth. Elias. Okay. Okay, I thought heiress might be the... So we need Gwyneth Roottrie details, really. The first Anderson. Okay. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottree was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers, so as the older sister, she was to inherit the Anderson maple farm, as long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy instead. The success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavours. This led to 5 pieces, which are still found in stores to this day. Though the Roottree Candy Company expanded well beyond their original farm, it's been preserved as a tourist attraction. According to their website, there are still daily demonstrations and educational tours that show off many of the turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the early 1900s. Housewife. Got you both. Okay. Now, we need more blood relatives. They had 5 children. Shit. Okay. That's a lot of kids. The Silver-Tongued Cynic has done a super chat saying, I'm getting paid to watch your stream right now, so have a drink and or dog treat from me, and remember that you're a lovely individual. Thank you very much, the Silver-Tongued Cynic. I do actually need to stock up on treats for Watson, so I will. Thank you. That's very kind. Okay. Captain Krumo says, pretty fly for a white guy was ruling the charts as you play. That's some good knowledge, thank you. Nice Rich says Johnny's eating the dog treats again. I promise I'm not. What's this? Why is this a question? Did they have a daughter? No. Maybe. No. Because then we'd have more string. Okay. So we know about Elias and Gwyneth. Okay. Ooh. Is there anything more about the... No. Okay. Bing, 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 bam, bam, bam. Meow, 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 mom, mom, mom. Oh, we've got more evidence to look at. Let's go look at that. Silly me. This music rocks. The story so far. Yep, the Roottrie sisters and their parents died in a plane crash. La 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 la. Notable Roottrees. Da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba. Shabba da ba. This is a list of notable Roottrees. The person who hired you gave you this list and they said... The Roottrees are dead! La 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 la. Okay, we can find out about Carl Roottree. Should we find out about Carl Roottree? Any entry on the family tree that belongs to someone on this list will be marked with a star. Notable Roottrees will be crossed out after they are verified and locked. Okay. Wait, didn't we already look at Carl Roottree? Yeah, Carl Roottree's a lock. We could search for him a bit more, though, actually. We don't have a photo of him yet. There's a short press release. Okay, here we go. It's with a heavy heart that we mourn the loss of Carl, Brenda. Did we already get Brenda? Yes, we did. The Roottrees sisters and the other employees that perished in the terrible other employees. Entire Roottrie family is in shock, requesting privacy at this time. As the head of our company, Carl was an incredible man and much leader. Filling his absence. Okay. Aha, aha, aha. Like his great-grandfather before him, Carl earned the highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title. Great-grandfather. Okay, we can work with that. So... Father, grandfather. Oh, for fuck's sake, great-grandfather. Is that right? Yeah, father, grandfather, great-grandfather. Okay. Why do we care about Watchmen? We know what they both are. Or who they both are. Oh, new periodical added. Business Watch. Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and the economy. They've been around for over 100 years in one form or other and will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year they offer an award to a prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They call this the Watchman of the Year. You find through a few searches that 2 Roottrees have been featured as Watchmen of the Year, Elias Roottree and Carl Roottree. Business Watch does not host any online archives on any site you can find via spider search, so you may be able to find individual articles and issues through your periodical search. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, it's JSTOR. (1987). The cover and a summary of the article has been added to your evidence. We know what you look like. I also need to reload my browser. I should really reinstall Windows on my streaming PC. It's been a long time now. Whereas this PC in the game is working brilliantly. Okay. Hello, Carl Roottree. Handsome. Carl Roottree was voted Watchman of the Year in 1987, and a photo of him appears on the cover. According to the cover, Business Watch is the magazine for and about corporate leaders, and has ongoing coverage of who's who in the corporate world. He was chosen not for his work at Roottree Candy, but rather a clothing company, Root. Before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. Do we need to put that in? No, we don't. No, we don't care that much about it. Bang, that's way! Yes! 3 out of 50? These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. I've also locked the following optional white Brenda. Booyah! Oh, sorry. Yep, we're back to periodicals, aren't we? Oh, okay. It's cover and summary of the article. That's where I was looking at that. Looking for credits, she spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin Jim Roottree, a notable singer who had a young daughter around the same time as Raina. I've already bollocksed this page title nonsense, but Carl's cousin Jim Roottree. Okay, let's go look at her thing. So, it could be any one of these, but Carl Roottree, I think, is on the list of notables. Oh no, Jim Roottree. Right, so if we go back to this periodical, Jim Roottree is the cousin we're talking about, and is notable. So that's got to be Jim. Because uncle, cousin. So this is Jim. God damn it. Of course his name is not actually Jim. I mean, James is Jim is short for James. But let's just let's be schmiert about this. James Roottree, yeah, a singer. with his wife Diamond LaRue. Okay, here we fucking go. Now we're motoring, aren't we? James Roottree, Diamond LaRue. Fantastique singer. Musician? Musician. Who sings in the duo Jim and Diamond with his wife. Okay, great. Alright. Will says Jim is short for James, but what is E.T. short for? He's got little legs. Okay. The duo consider one-hit wonder during the disco song Rolling On Down to the City. It's now in your evidence folder. Hello! We'll take that photo anyway. Rolling Down to the City was barely a top 20 hit for a few weeks in 1979. According to the liner notes, it satirises how a part of society was content to remain indifferent to economic inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East, unless pop culture tricked them into caring. Somewhat ironically, listeners didn't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into caring. It said most of its play came from roller discos. Because it was such a product of its time, it doesn't get much play anymore, even on stations that play oldies. Maybe that's why you'd never heard of it before now. This image is from an auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says, "Only the greatest grandson of Elias Roottrees could make disco this sweet." It is credited to Peter Yanowitz from Okay. Music and lyrics by Jim Roottree, la la la. The lyrics of this song contain no clues. We're rolling on down to the city. Saturday night and you're quite a sight. The world might be burning, but I'm feeling right. Oh, wow, they really are getting people, aren't they? We can't afford gas, so we skate in the street. On wheels we glide with you by my side. Inflation is rising, but so is our pride. Stealthy, you gotta give them that. Okay. So anyway, we were looking up Jim Roottree. La 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 la. Never had another hit, but its fans, it refers to them as Diamond Dazzlers. The rest of their music is more folksy and acoustic. Jim has become a bit of a recluse and hasn't made a public appearance since 1996. Okay. Well, let's search Diamond LaRue. Maybe it'll tell us about her children. No. Okay. Well, that's alright. Because we've got James Roottree's picture. There we go. Toby Tobeans has done a super chat saying, just popped in to say hi. Watched SSS play this. Coming to game night though, so we'll still get my Chiodini fix this week. Good luck with the sleuthing. Thank you, Toby Tobeans. I'll see you on Thursday. Alright. This is fun. I like this a lot. This is an advertisement for 5 pieces aimed at kids from the magazine Teen Blast. It mentions that the 5 pieces are named as such because the original creator had 5 children. The ad also mentions that the current 5 flavours are not the same as back then. Radical flavours because it's no longer the 1920s. Bad blue raspberry, awesome apple, power plum, sour strawberry, and cool chocolate. Intuition. You've been in this line of work a long time. So long, in fact, you've developed a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. The higher the number, the more there is to find. At the start of your search, the notables list sets off alarm bells. A list of famous people that you can find via search engine is pretty rare to get something that useful. Best take advantage of it. As you progress, the numbers will change. Whenever you find more evidence or lock in family members, new discoveries will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people or phrases it mentions. Often the most satisfying revelations come from retracing a path you thought was fully explored, armed with a new perspective. Sometimes the reason certain evidence has such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. It's got 11 things linked to it. That is wild. What even is an elderberry anyway? Elderberry. The original current 5 flows is not the same as back then. I wonder if I don't know. We'll see. I wonder if elderberry being a clue is like, did they have a son elder? Anyway, let's look up more. Let's look up Gwyn Roottree. You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organised, and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from your search engine. Gwyn Roottree is a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She often appeared in tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicised divorce. Right, well, she's probably of this generation then. Because if they were active in the 70s as musicians, it would be the generation before. She is that's a notable Roottree who had a breakup. I think that's Gwyn. Let's just put that there for now. And go back to the internet. Her biggest role was the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There's a widely circulated picture of Gwen from behind the scenes of one of her movies, which you've added to evidence. Did you know? Trivia, Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias Roottree, the founder of Roottree Candy. She shouldn't have been named Roottree. But her father took her mother's famous name, which was quite rare in those days. Wow. Well, let's make doubly sure. So that would be a Roottree, but that's the mama. Okay, let's look at the evidence. That would be Gwyn. And she is an actress. The Silver-tongued cynic says if one must choose between drinks and doggo happiness, one must choose wisely. In this case, one hopes you choose both. Thank you very much. She left... The thing is, she left Hollywood, didn't she? A somewhat well-known actress. Her biggest role... She left Hollywood after the circulated picture, so that's no longer her most recent job. They're trying to catch us out. You see what they're doing? I mean, I'm still going to put actor. For now. Okay. Gwyn Roottree. Husband. Mentions of a marriage to Wild Bill Williams. This game's brilliant. You find some information on Wild Bill Williams was the leading man of some non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favours the Grave, which has been yet to... Hang on. Okay. Sorry. Wild Bill Williams, leading man of some non-notable movies. Adventure called Fortune Favours the Grave, yet to be released. He's known for his good looks and off-screen romances, especially with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumour that he even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and that she was already aware of his reputation. Do you know, trivia, Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France. He returned there often. I'm going to search Fortune Favours the Grave. Okay. Dang. I was hoping for a photograph. That's fine. Wild Bill Williams. So William Williams, really? Are we sure? Williams. Oh. Bill? Oh, what? Did she remarry, I wonder? Or have I got this fucking wrong? Shit! Oh, no, wait, hang on. They divorced before the birth of their second child, I believe. He divorced before the birth of her second child. johnnyohnny says, Bill Williams? Oh my god. Yeah. We've got to... My mission is to capture or kill Bill Williams. Okay. So second child. So yes, that is the correct place for Gwyn Roottree. Yeah. Okay. Strange that we can't find Wild Bill Williams. Like, Williams isn't mentioned. Grew up in Paris, France. Guillaume? Oh. I really thought it might have a French name. Damn. I felt really smart then. Okay. Oops. Let's go back to notable Roottrees. Red Roottree. We already done Red Roottree? We've got something on Red, I think, because there was a cousin mentioned. Oh no, that was Jim. So Red Roottree. Let's search Red Roottree. Ah, damn it, we disconnected. Oh well. Red Roottree. Red Roottree is Wild Bill? What the fuck? Oh, I hadn't hit search. Okay. Aloysius Herring Roottree, aka Red, was an appointed judge and politician. Who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for state senate. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence, and he was defeated in a landslide. So he's not related. He's not related. It's a coincidence. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Hang on a minute. Red herring. Red herring Roottree. For fuck's sake. Very funny. Okay. That's great. Jim Roottree. We've already got Jim Roottree. It's just not locked in. Lauren Roottree. Author Lauren Roottree, a distant relative of the Roottree sisters, is known for her book A Life Between Wars. According to a website about famous authors in the early 1960s, a few: Lauren Rafferty. Okay. Oh, okay, hang on. The selection of diary entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars spans from the untimely death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspective on changing times and socialites all the way through to the entry in Vietnam. Okay. After this, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Lauren Roottree. This included Romance in Court, which gained popularity. She followed the re-release by writing 2 new sequels, creating what fans referred to as the Court Jester series. You find no recent details about Lauren, though she's listed as retired. Okay. Let's see, Lauren Rafferty. Let's just see if it gives anything else. No, okay. A Life Between Wars. Any copies or excerpts from A Life Between Wars and Spider Search you find it's been reprinted recently for full. It's available in a lot of libraries. Public library! Oh my god, this is good. Here we go. Soshi the Tiny Human Kitten is on a super chat saying, as a femme presenting AFAB NB, i.e. not girl, really want to be fairy as a kid because believe fairies equals no gender equals femme aesthetic. You being out and proud, thank you. With yellow heart emoji, white heart emoji, purple heart emoji, and black heart emoji, which of course make the non-binary pride flag colours. Yeah. That's a lovely super chat. Thank you very much for leaving it. That's a lovely thing to say. Yeah, I totally understand that. I very much get that. It seems you hit the jackpot here. This is a book occasionally taught in schools. You even find a hardcover edition for students that has full-page, high-quality pictures in it. A summary of the contents of the book, photos, as well as some particularly relevant entries from the diary have been added to your evidence. Fuck. Yes. Okay. Oh, jackpot. Oh, fuck. New photograph. Okay, Lauren's diary contains some labelled pictures. This is the next generation. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 pieces photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked like a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insist the 4 of us stand together, so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind him. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwyn. Grandma insisted we included Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also don't think a fair miracle made it in, since she's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. Alright, we'll come back to that. This is the original. Lauren's diary contains some labelled pictures. This is the 5 pieces. Caption, this picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it and the 3 of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well, to say the least. Eventually, I suppose, to stop the tantrums, they posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later that they never even took a second photo. God damn, okay. Right, well, that's a lot. We've got a lot of faces now. Almost too many. Okay, here we go. Lauren Roottree. And husband. Okay. Lauren Roottree is on the notable Roottrees list who have marked on your chart with a star. Yes. Book was published in 1965 and consists of diary entries that stretch from 1940 to 1965. The most important event that much of the diary in Lauren's thoughts revolve around was the loss of her husband, Jacob. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This left her to raise her son Clark alone. Lauren never remarried and only had 1 child. Is Lauren a 5-piece? Okay. Skimming the page, she was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Okay. Her mother's family was called the Cossells, but she hardly ever mentions them. Her father, who she always referred to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the Roottree Candy Company and helped write a legal document called the Clancid Trust. Chris Rakowski says, a lot of faces, but do we have pictures of feet? No. It's clear from context the Rootrees have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Okay, Lauren uses them often. 5 pieces. The first generation of children by Gwyneth and Elias. The next generation, Lauren's generation. Great. The Free Spirits, the generation after Lauren's, including her son. Okay, so first generation. These are the 5 pieces. This is the next generation. Christ alive. This is a lot. Anto Parinka has done a super chat saying, hiya from a shift. We're celebrating again. I was appreciated by a patient in such a nice way that I'm smiling like a loony. Got lovely, lovely flowers from them and many kind words. Just want to share my joy and a sense of liking myself after years of depression. Win with a muscle heart emoji and a flaming heart. No, a muscle emoji and a flaming heart emoji. That's amazing. Good for you. Congratulations. It's nice to be appreciated, I think, and it's nice to sort of get have that boost your sense of self-worth. That's great. Okay, right. Stick with me here. Okay. Jacob dies while Lauren was pregnant. Her son Clark. So we need to look up Clark Roottree because, and I'll tell you why, they only had one child. That fits this bill. That's a notable Roottree who only had one child. And, this is another one. Notable Roottree who only had one child. One of them is married. One of them split up and remarried and then is married a third time. So we need to find more about Clark Roottree. Nothing relevant to your investigation was found for Clark Roottree. But Lauren had a different name. Lauren. Where was that written? Lauren Rafferty. He used to make music with Clark Rafferty. Okay, sure. They mentioned an album called These Times. Okay. Someone with the username Die Hard Dazzler scanned the cover and noticed it cost him over $200 at auction. This was Jim Roottree and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentioned it was performed with Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister. It was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later work. Can't find anything about Die Hard Dazzler, the band or the single. What's left to do is add the scan to your evidence. After a blazing fast 35-minute download, the track is also available. Hello. These Times. Oh, for fuck. Okay. Music and lyrics by Clark Rafferty and Jim Roottree. Backup vocals by The LaRues. No clues in the song lyrics. Okay. But we can listen to it.
Life is life, love shall be.
Me for you and you for me.
Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years, all paths diverge, rivers rambling, onward surge. One source behind old memories.
Why do you sound like Kermie? Stop playing! Stop it! Oh. Some days these times will all be over. Okay, Clark. One of the final entries called Clark was from Lauren Roottree. She said, Clark's getting married, in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older, but openly confronting him would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl. Well, that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Okay, maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart, is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwyn is Gwyn, but at least she came out of her divorce with her head held high. She told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. With the free spirits and any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Okay. So I reckon her son is... I reckon this will be Clark, because he got married young. Danielle. Danielle. Is that even one of the names? Nothing. Okay. This game's great. I'm really enjoying it. Okay. Ah, Sohi the tiny human kitten has done a super chat saying, "My cat loves your voice. He's purring on the speakers again." Oh, I'm glad, because it's the only voice I got. Okay, what else have we got? What else have we got? Sam. Elias Roottrees, given in to his wife, announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Okay. Trim branches of family tree. Oof. This feels like a later entry to have a look at. Okay, notes. La 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 la. Okay. Complaints. This diary seems to focus specifically on one of Lauren's family members, Gwyn, who is on the notable Roottrees list. Okay, seems everyone has something to complain about. Gwyn, as an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing. Sorry, being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but it fell on deaf ears. Okay. So, here we go. There we go. Lauren's what? Right. Gwyn Roottree there. 3 brothers. We've got Lauren. There it is. Okay. So, Lauren Roottree. No, Roottree. Lauren Roottree. Retired. No? Okay. Writer. Author. Lauren Roottree. Lauren Roottree is there. Yes! Booyah! Oh, knock, knock, knock.
You're on a roll.
Thank you.
I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes.
Burst poops?
But I unearthed a photo from a 1970s Roottree reunion.
Whoa.
I also found some important-looking papers.
Whoa.
You've traced 9 blood relatives so far.
Ah.
I'll have more to share after you find 9 more.
You seem to know about all of these people. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Okay. Alright, baby! Where were we? So, during the summer where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot... Listen here, Margot. Stay with her and Aunt Margot. I'm assuming that's Margot. Wait, no. Not at all. How do I erase that? Shit. Because she's written that. So that would be Aunt Margot. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to reading this. During the summer, I went to stay with her. Aunt Margot should be the sister I never had, and I do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess, but she just complained. To her, I was the lucky cousin. Okay. Now she's living the glamorous life where I'm stuck here with Clark. Seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Wow, are you sure that you enjoys being... Oh, no, wait, Jacob. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where was I going with this? Ah. Listen here, Margot. That's Margot. Because these are the 5 pieces, and she's blonde. Yeah, great. I fucking gotcha. And, if we go back to complaints... where's it gone? She lived in the glamorous life while I'm sat here with Clark. Seeing her everywhere contributes to my own happiness. No. She's the first Roottrie woman to be anything other than a housewife. That's right, you're a whoosy. I cannot spell. Here we go, housewife. Will says, keen to fit in so you become blonde. Between the wars. Strong sense of family identity. Okay. Now she's living the glamorous life while I'm stuck here with Clark. Ooh. No, shut up. Good. Evidence. Where's the next generation one? Oh, Christ. There's so many. Yeah, we're not... No. I regret opening that. Who's this then? This photo was tucked into an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. The letter says, to Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on earth, knew how busy your job could be. I've enclosed a Shiva candle identical to ours if you'd like to pay your respects, so it's not expected for those outside the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family, but for his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him carried on for him after taking over. Okay, as for myself, it's impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew that it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust, and that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We never could have done that without two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie. I'm going to come back round to that. These are the free spirits. Jesus Christ. Every 20 or so years, the Roottrees hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This is one from the 70s, and Carl's the teenager in the middle. Sorry about the water damage. A pipe burst in Carl's office. That's a teenager in the middle, I guess. On the photo, back of the photo, in childish print writing, it says November. Also a large number of cursive signatures. Bonnie, next president Guy Hudson. Okay, there's a lot there. Shara Fitzgerald has done a super chat saying, hi Johnny, just a quick step in before watching later. Just wanted to tell you about a fun little game called Dance of Death, Dulac and Faye. Thanks for all you do. Your videos help us so much and we wish you the best. Let's have a look then. Dance of Death, Dulac and Faye. Oh! It's Dulac. There's a dog. Oh, you're Sir Lancelot Dulac and Curse Sorceress Morgana Le Fay. Interesting. You're hunting a serial killer in London. That does look fun, actually. Interesting. Thank you very much for the heads up. Okay. Next President Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark. Okay. Carl's the teenager in the middle. Pipe burst in Carl's office. Carl. Oh yeah, it is Carl, look. There we go, we've got an extra thing. Whee. Okay. Gosh, we've just had such a glut of evidence. Vote for Stephanie Jones for City Council, better for Butler County. This is buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. It had a handwritten note attached that seemed personal. It's a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own, due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply love is our future. The handwritten note says, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM. CM? Campaign mailer! Okay. Here's a photo with a note attached from your employer. Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water damage picture of the free spirits out the frame, this fell out too. Written on the back of the photo is couldn't make the reunion, wishing you well from Paris, Gwyn and the boys. Right, so that's Gwyn and her 2 sons. Where have you gone, Gwyn? Gwyn! Gwyn! And then her 2 sons are here. But I don't know about them. Excuse me. What else have we got here? More things. Oh yeah, the stuff about Sam. Dynasty. Grandfather Elias stepped down as president. A meeting to determine the successor. Oi. Okay, right. It's almost 5:30 here in this longitude. So we should take a little break because I'm out of drink to drink and I need to pee. Sunrise, sunset, you know. So I'm going to go away for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll come back and we'll play some more of this delightful video game, The Roottrees Are Dead. Esther Scully's done a super chat saying, got an appointment with a pint? A pintment? So see you later on VOD, Skelly's, and favourite hard-boiled noir detective, Johnny. Thank you very much. I have an appointment with a pint later myself. Anyway, right. Alex Hansen says detective juice. Yes, I'm going to go top up my detective juice and release some detective juice. So I'll be back after that. Here's some smooth jazz to change things up a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back to this stream rather, on youtube.com/johnnyohnny. That's me, hi. Let's get back to it. Okay, that's right. Okie dokie. So we're still going through Lauren Roottree's diary. Her grandfather Elias, here. The first president, who of course had 5 children, the 5 pieces, announced he was going to step down as president and determine his successor. I wish I'd been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Grandad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it for so long. With architects, preachers and lawyers, no one's got time for candy. So with the 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Roottrie name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who was volunteered. Instead it ended up going to Zach. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Great. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Grandad always had very particular views when it came to his bloodline. Great. So, siblings go left to right. I assume that's true of all of it because she complained about having 3 younger brothers. So, firstborn son? Oh, firstborn son, though, of a firstborn son. There's 2 Keats. The firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach. And I'm next oldest of us all, but he just laughed. Okay, so... Angelica Morden? Zachariah Morden. But how would you be a Morden? If you're the next gen... Okay, I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, and countered back. Maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the products. Ow, Mother! Mother! Wait a minute. They did say the name didn't match, you're right, Eleanor Smith. So that should be fine. Ooh, hang on a minute. Where's it gone again? He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. The firstborn 5-piece, is a woman! Okay, that's fine then. It would have been fine otherwise. It's fine. That's not what I mean. So, Angelica Morden. And Zachariah Morden. And then, what was that catty remark? Maybe they wanted to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the products. Well, now we have to be mean ourselves. Where's the next generation? The next generation. I guess that would be him. Wow, and he's the second president. Okay. Okay. Zachariah Morden. What if you spelt Zachariah correctly? What if... Shut up, Johnny, you did it right the first time. Yeah, Zachariah. Morden. Nothing. Weird. Maybe we need to reconnect the internet. Okay. Anyway, where were we? Okay. We want Eli to stand all the way on the left, because he looked like Pop did in the first one. What was the first one? Pop even had it for... That's Pop. If that's Pop... That's Eli, I guess. Not sure what that gives us right now. Miracle keeps getting mentioned, which is interesting. Because she's technically a 5-piece. Technically, would that mean she's... Oh, good. I need to reload my browser again. Dum 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 ba dum Right. Okay, so we've got Zachariah Morden, who's the second president. We just don't know who the... okay, alright. Okay. Pop argued at length the company should name it blah blah. Just have the Roottrees name. Oh, now here we go. Wait. Yeah, Lauren Roottrees. Pop. But she keeps mentioning... She's mentioned who Pop... Like, where Pop is in the photos. Pop. Even had it framed. That's him on the left. Okay. So... There we go. Pop. Papa! 35. Is that Miracle? I'm going to search Miracle Roottrees. Well, Miracle! You find a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottrees estate. It's quite bare bones, but has the following blurb. Witness the testimonies of the Miracle's Roottrees. Miracle Roottrees arrived so late in his mother's life that doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. With a birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He triumphed over these complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. Well, Miracle, then... There we go. Miracle. And also, him on the left. Miracle was in it, and the three of us are about the same age. Right. That's a boy. Right? That's a child with an eye patch. And they just talked about him regaining his sight. So I'm going to assume that that is Miracle there. 23 years later, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottrees name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Via the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. He has since led the life of glamour and glitz behind to reach those places he needed. The power of the Lord coming to a town near you. Below the blurb is a flyer about the tour, which is in your evidence. Interesting. Witness the Power of the Lord in the Summer 96 Three Generations of Miracles tour, featuring testimony from world-famous Miracle Jr., special appearance from Miracle Roottree in his 68th year on God's Earth. Miracle Jr. is said to be world-famous and gets top billing. He's on the notable Roottrees list, so that's him. That's Miracle Roottree Jr. That's Miracle Roottree Jr. And then celebrate with your pastor, Miracle. Okay. Miracle the Third and his wife Nicole. Okay, so that will be Miracle the Third, who is you. And Nicole, we don't know which Nicole. Okay. Now these are all preachers, it looks like. Miracle Roottree Estate, yeah. Preacher? Preacher. Hey! Boom, boom, boom! I believe this is a booyah. Booyah. Right. You're also a fucking preacher. And you're also a fucking preacher. Eh? Right. Now, okay, let's go back to... Honestly, this is such a fucking... This is such a gold mine, this. Andy's older than Zach. La la la. Burr, burr, beep, burr, burr. Yeah. Okay, Sam. Okay. This one, my brain keeps sliding off it. But I think there's some good information in here. An entry entitled Sam from Lauren Rootree's diary, written in 1963. From a previous entry, you learn that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Right. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Fine. So that's like founding members, obscure relative. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I'd never met. After all, Granny had sisters, and Grandad had a brother or two. Does that give us anything? No, because they're not actually mentioned. Okay. Fine. Well, I was told trim the branches from the family tree, so why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. I'm not the only one to realise. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwyn's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognise Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Patsy. Uncle Junior married Patricia? Shit, which one? At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Sam swore he saw... Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmer hands, EC and John, when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother... Well, Miracle's youngest... Miracle's youngest even chimed in. Ugh. But there are 3 possible Elis. Okay. Even tried. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seems thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Grandad making an exception now? It's a good question. The blood of the Covenant is thicker than the syrup of the tree. Okay. Well, let's... You know what? I would like to do some miracle jar, blah blah. Okay, this is just more of the same, isn't it? Fine. Patrick Phelan has done a super chat saying, saw an Eldar painted in the non-binary colours the other day. Thought of Johnny complaining about bad flag colours. The Eldar look good. I've seen good paint jobs with the non-binary pride flag colours. I just think the flag itself isn't like... I've grown to love it, but I wouldn't say we got the best one. Okay. Dim, blue. Wife Nicole. Right. I don't expect this to turn anything up. Yeah. Alright. Will says the thing about the non-binary pride flag is that all the colours are the same size, which looks sick. Yes, that's fair. That's a very good point. Nice Will Roottrees. Miracle Junior. Miracle Junior. So Miracle Junior is not a lock yet. But there's no reason he wouldn't be. Okay. One sec. Okay. Okay. Brr. Oh, Will says, no, I didn't mean sick or autocorrect. I meant that it looks dick. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Miracle Junior. He's locked in. And we know... Oh, hang on a minute. Shit. Where was it again? Dynasty. Was it? No, it wasn't Dynasty. It was Sam. Is the one we want. Oh, hang on. Did we actually fill that in the end? Lauren Roottree. Clark Rafferty. There we go. Forgot to put that in. Okay. Edward Ling has done a super chat saying, I may have arrived precisely when I wanted to, but that doesn't help me to understand what's going on. We are investigating the Roottree family tree. The Roottrees are dead, and we need to, basically for the sake of inheritance, work out who's who. It's quite Obra Dinn in that regard, but we have the internet. Draconis 3 says, so have we made the obligatory feet pick joke yet? Yes, it's been made. You'll be pleased to hear. Okay, so Clark Rafferty. But I think we got nothing about him, right? Oh yeah, oh, musician. Sure. Musician. And Clark Rafferty is one of these two. So that's James Roottree. As is that. Right? That looks like him. With the weird facial hair. His hair's different though. And he looks extremely stoned. I think that's him. Which would make Rafferty that one. We'll see. Someone pointed out there's a mole on his cheek, which is technically backseating. But it's true. Yeah, there's a little mole there. Okay. Clark Rafferty. Danielle. Well, that's probably Danielle Franks then. Okay. You just know this guy's a massive homophobe, right? Like, he's preaching bad things. Okay. Sorry. Clark Rafferty. These, yeah, we've looked up these times. We've heard it, it's awful. C and J and D. Here we go. Right, no. Jim Roottreee and Diamond Larue's first song together. Yeah. Okay, fine. Good Luck or a Quick Death has done a super chat. It is blank, because that is how Good Luck or a Quick Death operates. Thank you very much, Good Luck or a Quick Death. It is nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just choosing which bit to sort of... I want to choose which bit to sort of poke at. It's really annoying, this whole Gwyn... Hang on. Wild Bill Williams. Oh, who the fuck is Harrison Lane, actually? Who the fuck is Harrison Lane? Television actor. La 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 la. Western Frontiers no. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. He married his high school sweetheart after they reunited at a movie premiere. Fine. Okay, that is what it is. Dead end. Wild Bill Williams is not on the list. Or at least, yeah, not with his name. He grew up in France. Fortune favours the grave. You don't find any additional. Nah. Yeah, okay. Return there often. I mean, she certainly spent time in France with her children. Okay. Haha. If you're completely stuck, try talking it through with your rubber duck. Oh, that's very funny. Okay. I'm not completely stuck. I'm having a wee think. Diamond LaRue. Okay, Diamond LaRue. Which is interesting. Because on the list of names, there are 3 LaRues. Morden, Gwendolyn, Morden, Caroline, Morden, Angelica, Monroe, Joan. Ah, Rafferty LaRue's. What the fuck? Rafferty LaRue's. Oh, maybe there was a LaRue over here. As well as Diamond LaRue. Davy Jones is on a super chat saying super sticker of the Roottrees you are looking for. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Okay, alright. That's the got milk picture. We don't need the got milk picture. Right. Couldn't make the reunion. Wishing well. Gwyn and the boys. So that's Gwyn's sons. I mean, that's Miracle. Oh, he's not locked in yet. So oh, wait. Miracle Jr., yeah. Well, he's not verified, so we can't add additional ones. Okay. Well, that looks like Miracle, so that looks like Miracle's son, but that's kind of beside the point right now. Rudy Gerber says, "Is this being played on Steam?" You bet it is. You bet. Okay. Okay. I'm stuck here with Clark. That confuses me. Hell yeah! List of names. Who the fuck is Clark? Oh, Clark, her son. That's right. Good, well done, me. Clark Dynasty. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. No one's got time. Okay. Damn. It's worth a go. Will says this game is a real exercise in semantic satiation. How much does Roottrees not sound like a word? Oh, it's completely throwing me. I might rubber duck it. Sod it. Let's have a hint. Elias started the family business. Surely he must have received some attention in the media. I guess we search periodicals? Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. Elias forms the Roottrie company after marrying his wife. A daughter, the first of 5 children. Daughter. And it's not Margot. So... these are the 5 pieces. And we know that Margot's blonde, It is this lady. Oh, which means there's only one left from the 5 pieces. Which is this funny looking fella. Okay. That's giving us some stuff. Elias 5 pieces. Initials of his 5 children. 1 flavour per child. Funny. New recipe and flavour is finalised. Purchases every available. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Have his new son, his son Elias Roottree Jr.'s architecture firm. Production is tripled. Elias is going to pivot to ensuring his company's legacy. The Clancid Trust. Okay. So, we need to Google 5 pieces. Okay. La 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 la. Tastes have changed. The 5 flavours have changed, but the shape and combination with maple have remained consistent. Why don't you... There's a history of print advertising website. Unfortunately, when you click through the website, it seems like all their image links are broken. Well, that's annoying. Okay, but a book called The Sweet History of Candy Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Where is Charles Lee? Oh no, my webcam's frozen. That's weird. That's annoying. Hang on. I hope I'm still... Sorry, the Tiny Kitten Human has done a super chat saying P.O. Box to send you Terry Pratchett, Johnny Maxwell 3. Hang on, let me find the P.O. Box and then I will fix the... Where is Charles Lee? Fix the camera. Where the fuck's it gone? Oh, thanks, Emma. Emma's posted it. Right. Why have you... Come on. Oh, I mean, now my face is completely gone. That's on. Yeah, there we go. There's my face. Great. All right. Sorry. The Sweet History of Candy Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Okay. Public Library. Charles Lee. Book title. The History of Candy? For fuck. The Sweet History of Candy. Volume 2. Bang. All things candy. Okay. You can find a newspaper ad for 5 pieces from the 1930s, added to Evidence. Great. There we go. It's a miracle. A modern candy for a modern society. Roottrees 5 pieces. G, E, C, E, and M. And introducing M for Miracle Berry. Miracle Berry is a burst of beautiful blossoming blended berries. Try it today. The order is grape, elderberry, cinnamon extract, melon, and the newest flavour, Miracle Berry. So grape. Gwendolyn. Elderberry. Elias Jr. Hang on. Dynasty. Elias Jr. is the architect. Okay. I think this is Elias Jr. Wait. There's an Elias C and an Elias M. That's annoying. Oh, I don't think that is an architect. I'm going to put architect. Yes! Great. Booyah!
You're listening to
Jesus.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTT News.
Right.
Again, that's WRTT.
So we've got the stolen picture, huh? Local investigative jazz radio station talking about the plane crash. Revealed there wasn't a break-in. Someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. Someone likely close to the family was aware of the photo system and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit had an alternate agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in their possession. A comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being a real, true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered, and the picture had evidence on it." Okay. Yeah, we got new stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Anyway, oh yeah, we were going through the advert and the children. So grape elderberry, cinnamon extract, melon for Margot, and then miracle, cinnamon extract. Oh, Clancy Edward. So we've got housewife, preacher, architect, housewife, because she was the what's her name? Gwyn was the first non-housewife Roottree woman, which would mean that Clancy Edward is a lawyer. Okay. I don't hate any of this. Oh, Night Switch has to leave. Bye-bye. Take care. Night Switch says, "Okay, detectives, I have to go. Once again, imploring, no begging, chat to play both of the Golden Idol games. The Golden Idol games are magnificent. I've only played the first one, but I will be playing the second one." Okay. Now, Clancy Edward Roottree probably won't turn anything up, because he's not notable. Oh, the Clancy Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree, who was Elias' son and the Roottree company's head lawyer at the time. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits is split every quarter among bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clancy Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another family member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague, since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR in 1994. While looking into the Clancy Trust, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee, which went into effect at the same time. Okay, you find very few details about the Roottrees versus RR with regards to the Clancy Trust. A student that attended the lecture about it wrote the following on a Legal Oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the ironclad wording of the Clancy Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias Roottree without completely dissolving the trust. There is no additional information online. Add page. Clancy Trust. That's just going in there. Okay. Eleanor Smith says, so if one dies, the others will get a bigger slice of pie? Yeah, technically, yeah. It's like a tontine. Those are illegal. Okay. Alright. Let's see. The next generation is looking a bit spotty, isn't it? Gwyn Roottree. I don't think we'll get anything if we just Google her. No, nothing. Okay. Wait a minute, what was that last thing about? As someone was born out of wedlock. Could be Rafferty. Will says, Johnny, how do you know what a tontine is? Is it the exact same way everyone of our age knows what a tontine is? Yeah! The Simpsons. Naturally. Okay. Why? Oh, people are talking about pies now. I'd kill for a pie. I should go heat up a pie. Go heat up a pie, Patrick. I made a cottage pie this week, but after seeing it online, I used a katsu curry sauce block in the in sort of the sauce of the gravy. It was banging. So, and I added panko breadcrumbs and parmesan on top to make it crispy. It's pretty decent, if I say so myself. Okay. Next president, Guy Hudson. Let's Google Guy Hudson. Fancy Flavors was an addition to the 5-piece product line for less than a year in 1979. It was Guy Hudson's first and historically most cited move as president of Roottrees. In an attempt to cater more towards what he thought the average person wanted, Guy looked at his own wealth, which was often a source of envy for others, and decided to tap into the idea that if they added fancy flavours to 5 pieces, anyone could live like the wealthy. This philosophy led to a flavour in 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar. 5 pieces sold less that year than it had any other year, except in some foreign markets. It was very quickly announced that caviar was meant to be a limited flavour and would go back to normal as soon as possible. Okay, Guy Hudson became a president. Okay. In the 70s. So he's on this line, I would imagine. This game's great. Will says, we tried fish-flavoured candy and it was bad. Next we are trying to see if people want a candy that is sharp. Okay. We've got all the notables. That's good news. Gwyn and the boys. Gwyn and the boys. We know you've got boys, Gwyn. We know you have. Right. Oh, Zach's not a bad present after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Okay. So these are twins! You are twins! And you are a woman. Okay, alright. Well, how many more women can there be in the next generation? Okay. Now, the next generation's a bit of a funny one. I wanted Elias down the way on the left, since to me looked like a lot like Pop did in the album. As a photo of my brothers and sisters, the 4 of us stand together. So clumped up in the middle, let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. There are 9 people in this photo. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. Behind and in front. So would this be the 4 of them? Bing, 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 bing. It doesn't massively matter. She's... Right, these are brothers. I don't know who the fuck that is. But we know that this is a woman from the next generation. Christ, I don't know who that is. Damn. Okay. I'm going to quack myself another hint. Normally I would keep poking at this, but I'm streaming, so I sod it. One of the diary entries offhand mentions a relative appearing in a publication. I bet you can track that article down. Alright. Sure, thanks, mate. Okay, let's try. An article. Yeah, okay. Starlet. Starlet, of course. Why didn't I think about Starlet? Periodicals. Starlet has played host to many Roottrees advertisements over the years for many of their products, including 5 pieces. They flood the results. Okay, so we need to be more specific. So we need to search Gwyn. Gwyn Roottree was often in Starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumour is Wild Bill had multiple affairs which left her heartbroken. There's also an interview from earlier, mid-1957, where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honouring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one, but Wild Bill combined with the alliteration Williams is incredibly memorable." Oh, my father decided to bless me with a famous name. Linus Cornwall. Okay. Infamous name he repurposed for himself. Surely there's not a Hickok. No. There's no Williams. Okay. Oh, we've got more. Although we've really relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so I consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottree for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honour both of our family names for the next generation. But there's no William. There's nothing. There's nothing there. Anyway, alliteration. So there would be, that's Robert and Ronald. Ty C has done a super chat saying tree, tree, tree. Right. Ronald Roottree. Nothing. I didn't think I would get anything out of that, but we just need to know which one of them is Mariette. Ooh. I wonder. Hang on. We've got Gwyn and the boys. Can we see hands? Show me your fucking hands. You married? Bastards, look at them. So it'll be Robert and Ronald. That's fine. Sorry, my phone just went. I'm going to make sure that nothing's gone wrong. Nothing's gone wrong. Excellent. Ah, well, Bill Williams. Ah, Walter Forsythe. Fucking yes. There we go. Forsyth. Walter Forsyth. Great. Okay. Well, Bill Williams mentioned many times throughout who'd been seen in public. One of his first roles was Walter. He's talking about Gwyn, positive to the ladies. I met someone. Only advice for her. Okay. Alright, well, we got the bastard now. Why don't we just Google him? Yeah, that's just, yeah. Bruce Throckmorton. Okay. Well, that was satisfying anyway. They split up. Yeah, they did. How do we find out? Why is this boxed off? Why are you boxed off? Throckmorton. Meow, 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 Whoa! James Nottingham has done a massive old super chat. It was blank. James, I don't know if there was a message meant to be attached to that. If there was, just type it normally in chat and @tag me and I will read it out with all due fanfare. But either way, thank you. That is really, really generous of you. I really massively appreciate it. What was I going to do? Okay. Oh, this is useful. Show story items and marketing items. That's fun. Stephanie Jones. Right, this whole thing. CM. Whoa! James Nottingham has done another massive super chat saying no message. Missed a few live streams and catching up. That is incredibly generous of you, James. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. That's wild. Thank you. Carl. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. CM. CM. So Carl. CM. CM. It's got to be a Morden, right? Caroline Morden. Caroline Morden has had at least one. Caroline Morden. Caroline Morden. Right, so Caroline Morden is of the same generation as Carl. And I think we can assume that Stephanie is her daughter, who has married Berberdurt Jones for City Council. And is still married, because they've got a baby on the way. Oh, and is married, full stop. So CM had a child who is married. This person has had 3 children, none of whom are married. So this is Stephanie Jones. Oh. Wait. Hang on. Well, this will be... Jones. Hang on. Brian Jones. So this is CM. Caroline Morden. Caroline Morden, okay. Occupation, politician. Aspiring. Politics. Career in politics. Okay, that felt good. Caroline Morden. Caroline Morden. A few art websites without much detail. Seems to be associated with a movement called P-Flag. Oh! Organisation founded in the 70s. It acronym stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Okay. Art websites. P-Flag. Mentioned on a few art websites. Oh, so probably an artist. Alex Hansen says, actual P-Flag? Eh? P-Flag is a real org, or was, says Alex Hansen. Ah, curious. Stevie Wonderbread says this game is like Cozy Obra Dinn. I agree. Well, hang on a minute. Right. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Stephanie Jones. Okay, she's changed her name. Let's see how many Stephanies there are. Landon or Cattrall. Okay. And she could have taken her name from either of these. Okay, alright. Lillian Lepem says, is the soft jazz part of the game or Johnny's lovely touch? It's part of the game. It's great. Ooh, hang on. don't know. Yeah, this is no. Meow 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 meow. Okay, well that was satisfying though. Surely there's nothing on Danielle Franks. Yeah. Bloop. Pew, 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 pew. Surely there's something. Oh yeah, the clan said. I forgot about that. Perhaps. Aha. Wait a minute. We've got something wrong, haven't we? Must have got something wrong. Wait, are you a lock already? No. Clark Rafferty and Clancy Edward Roottrees and Gwendolyn are all filled in, but they haven't. And yeah, we filled in all three of those, but they're not a lock. They've not been locked in, which means that something must be wrong. Abby W says anything about the 5-piece guarantee. I haven't looked that up, but please don't backseat. I will look it up. There we go. So, yearly salary of Roots' present was locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. Wanted to ensure only his direct relatives could afford to be president. Because their passive income is tied to the profits of the company, that have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable as it is. That's smart. I think it's smart. But apparently that's something that's debated by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. So, right. Gwendolyn, lawyer. I need to pee again. What's wrong with me? I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'm also gonna think. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe this just isn't a good enough photograph. Oh, but he's one of the next... No, he's one of the free spirits, isn't he? Maybe we can find a better photo of him then. I mean, that's probably fucking him, isn't it? See, oh no, wait, that's not wacky tie-dye, that's water damage. What if it's this? Right, let's photograph them all. Okay. Clark is definitely there. No, that's not him, surely. That was fast. I'm built for speed. I didn't have to go far. It's only a wee. And yes, I washed my hands. Method to Go says, is there a difference between wacky tie-dye and water damage? Touché! Very good. Ah, this is annoying. Right, I think... let's just keep going. This is tricky. How do we find out more about Gwyn's sons? Because we know... We've got photos of them and we know their names. We just don't know which way round they are. Oh look, Eli. It says Eli on his fucking shirt. Well, that's good. Which fucking Eli is it, though? Hang on. Right, let's go back to this. That's Eli. Hello, Eli. Hi, mate. And you are the free spirits. So... fucking... you could be anyone. Who the fuck is Eli? I'm gonna duck it. Sod it. Lauren Roottrees mentions an old book of hers in one of the diary entries. Yeah, there we go. Damn it. Yeah, my book, The Swashbuckling Smamamas. Swashbuckle my heart. Alright. No copies available. Re-release as X marks the spot. I bet you it was re-released as that. Yes, great. Buried Treasure by Lauren Roottrees from the author. Keep an eye out for Lauren Roottrees' next book, Revisiting the Diary 10 years later. Oh my god. That's a huge piece of the puzzle. Oh my god. No pictures, but many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years later. One major event happened between the releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects, the death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other select pages. Oh! Revisiting the Diary. explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottreee had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud: Samantha Roottreee. Oh, Sam! Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Elias Jr. Okay, well, sure. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harboured a secret romance at age 16. Wow. Riley Marie has done a super chat saying, Johnny, I want to say how grateful I am for you and... and then the super chat ends. Thank you, Riley Marie. Just type normally. Sorry, that sounded like I was having a go at you. Just type normally. Just type in regular chat rather than super chatting anymore, and I will read it out, I promise you. Patricia, she became pregnant after the birth. Her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby Samantha was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that. Almost! None of the next gents had ever met or heard of Patricia until she suddenly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally married in their 50s. Okay, so that's got to be Patsy. Patricia? Daddy want the big breakfast. It was Patricia Christensen. Wait. No, hang on a minute. Patricia, yeah. La. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. Okay, alright. Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married. Elias decided... So, okay. So this is Samantha... So their child is Samantha Roottreee. She was just initially born out of wedlock. Patricia Christensen. Samantha Roottreee. Okay. Alright. Fucking hell. Riley Marie says, Johnny, I want to say how grateful I am for you and the incredible community. I've been following your content since Merylwyn's Meat Grinder. Thank you for everything. Yellow heart emoji, white heart emoji, purple heart emoji, and black heart emoji. Your kindness means more than you will ever know. Thank you. That is very, very kind. I appreciate it. And thank you for following for so long. Merylwyn's Meat Grinder feels like a million years ago now. But still. Sorry. Alright. Okay. So Samantha Roottreee. Patsy now. Okay. This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary re-release of Lauren's diary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly I did not know our... Wait a minute. One sec. Sam. Grandma insisted we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. So, one of these two is Sam, right? Lauren. That's Lauren. So, this is Samantha. Or is it? Let's just hope so. Revisiting the diary. Okay. Sam might have been the sister figure Gwyn never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It's been a long, long time since any real Roottree was excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. Good. She didn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. Have we seen Patsy? You know what? It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Roottree for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother refrained it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Jesus Christ, Lauren! Pop won us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. Okay, I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. Uncle Junior. Okay. That's right, yeah. If I were her, I might never forgive them either, but even so, she seems to blame more than just two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. Wowie. That would explain the incident, that the legal incident. RR attempted to unsuccessfully. RR. First person was born out of wedlock. Second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Interesting. This is about Clark. Reading this. I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's got married again. No Roottree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob and Gwyn divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. Not that I can even blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Starlet. But neither of us ever took a second husband. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Oh, are these her brothers? Because we still haven't got these ones named, like, nailed down. Oi, oi, oi. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers, whenever he could. Jim. Eli C. Elias C. Great. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock, pun intended. So who knows what causes these things? I suspect he's remarrying. He's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel, and I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio, but still, I don't think a marriage on such a shaky foundation as that can last, and Lord knows I was right last time. The LaRues. I mean, hopefully there's just one Jane. Jane LaRue. Oh, great. Yeah, of course. But which one's Jane? We haven't photographed the ladies in the thing. How rude of me. LaRude. Well, that's exciting. And then we've got the biggest complaint I got over there. There are 4 Ellises, for Pete's sake. Okay. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation. Yeah. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So now you know. Grandma Gwyneth's... Grandma Gwyneth. Got it. Fucking hell. Okay. One thing that's been consistent in our family is anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. Goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. Well. Have we already done Eli Jr.? I can't remember. My brain is starting to implode. I'm just going to highlight this. No, my brain is absolutely fried now. Right. Will says, banned in the 70s with terrible sexual politics and a marriage falling apart in the middle. I bet that music fucking rules. Did you not hear these times? This wasn't going to make it onto Rumours, was it?
You for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years, all paths diverge.
That's enough of that. Right. Okie dokie, everyone. Thank you so much for this stream. What a video game. Bloody hell, the Roottrees are dead is fantastic. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing this on my next stream. I think I might move on to something else, and I might play this in my own time. It's bloody lovely. I really like it. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming again this week because on Thursday I will be at High Hill Tap Room in London's Walthamstow. Ivy Kiss says, can we have one last dial-up noise as a treat, pretty please? Yes, I'll do that once I've done all the normal thing. I'm going to be at High Hill Tap Room in London's Walthamstow on Thursday evening. We're going to... Basically, a whole brewery full of people are going to play Dream Daddy together. It's going to be very silly and very fun. So I hope you can join me. Tickets are still available. If you can't join me, I'll see you online. There'll be fresh episodes of Press Sneaky Houdini on Saturday. If you are a patron, then you'll be getting episode 5 of Alien Isolation. If you aren't a patron that gets your episodes early, you'll be getting episode 1. So we're starting a brand new season of Press Sneaky Houdini with Alien Isolation, which is scaring the shit out of me. I had a nightmare that I was hiding in a locker and the xenomorph threw it open and I woke myself up screaming. So that was fun. Anyway, let's have one more dial-up noise, and then we'll call it there. There we go. All right, thank you again so much, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day, however much is left, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.